Messi ewo Kpandai na ni nyina ne se NDC for eco meeting planning and plotting na omatimi agedwa no ama Kpandai I green omo ha nwe bis oma ya mom bis abo ma manipa ba ko efrim eno na Mustapha Gbande NDC wase NPP before na kofa mallam 3 mallam akoma kwa 3 amakofa won fini je abase election nti o bom nti mallam fo na kanchi ya and one ekobo NDC fo na ba kwa hwere no kwan na NPP chairman wa Kpandai se bo bukoyi yumu kure tire na chese sosom da boni NDC fo a se ya ndrusem ne ntro ena mamulusu sit in 2024 masa shase bim masa shase omone na ya ablefo enya seketwa yenti.
This is Boadu TV, truth and integrity.
Your friend is saying Supreme Court says to Rara on Becca once a much. Stay of execution.
I don't count them as we speak. The MP Kpandai, as we speak, whether you like it or not, is a campaign ground, political environment, charged for an election, and the judiciary should not entertain the invitation to deny the people of Kpandai representation. That would be chaotic. That's not good for democracy.
Yes,
fact,
and
rerun of election serves equity for all political parties than a skewed judgment. Rerun.
What didn't say no?
I MPP for a political party, NDC a political party. Almost 8 years. Almost agenda 111 school feeding program, free SHS. Almost a 1 district 1 factory, 1 village 1 dam, 1 million 1 per constituency. Yes, we are by dollar back from where into its comparison of ideas. Let's go. Let's show might of political parties. Why are they in Accra lying to everybody that the matter is in court? Lying to everybody that they should not be.
Who is lying? But there's a matter in court. Indeed, there's a matter in court.
No, but they have gone. They are on the ground campaigning. MPP is on the ground. And the mallam for me and South in Niger. I'm a could be a campaign with Babitra. One of the beast. My beast by way a party for me a cow.
Ebi anka yes so crowd busy boy book
na me monkeys play by size they match on team nyam yedro
we be o party so be na yedro mallam for me and san e fi
ye krom ho no obi anim say bees yedro ama ye yakode etfi dambai salaga wulensi dembila yendi sabuba chamba edeba obi anim say saade no ayakode ma gonya for battery for egomba for and I'm say na reforms will be used then enti anya bibi hu bi sa do afakoye bi amoma very parties but it will forever stay on the hands of the MPP ni matini na say
o party say area ho no be ni ho na say like where you were no there's no possibility
will be rekra yet bi ma bi score and yakobo football na you who say oh baby tia so it's a weapon that we have there. We know we are going for an election. Them is in Kpandai and the MPP campaigning.
Mallam for me and sana or mudi or maba no more.
Mallam for me and sana or mudi or free Niger. So if the case is in court, why do you bring mallams to Kpandai?
Na mallam the omu koto aba say.
My MPP for because now Bibi anye ye ma wo mo ntom fi aduro e no mo de be impose candidate wo mo so ba fi aduro no se NDC phone ni aduro a ti e be e na be se ni ko no kete
mo so mo be pe bala bi me boa
ye de me say na Kpandai phone o mo ni aduro nti ma tu yinda mo nji Kpandai phone ni bi so ko fi aduro fi ni ya sa de me ni
abato a ekoso wo Kpandai no mo de nuro na ekoto aba no
Mumbita MPP for because woman and yet the air court a meeting and a poor meeting and when you phone me why I can't call and one call you a beast no very young column. We know ourselves. Marty is our brother. Well,
Yeah, the bees are over there, and I said, the bees by Brumo to campaign by to us with bees. Yeah, they Brumo.
Yeah, but see, but the other, but the Alcobiano could smoke in it. We will go, we are in there. I didn't know moon yet, I didn't know at the time I need now. We don't care if the one moon year the MP before.
I just
look at your poor meeting now, AP honor. One quiet, I didn't see Uncle. But we, woman, they are the first to shoot. Yeah, yeah, co-election. Yeah, co-election. Yeah, and Famal and being finished here. Yeah, and for this in Connie being Kokuntokwa. They want to be boasting, say, oh, the beat are NDC for, and you be a Uko that enclave. Mimia would immatriculate to me a commanded beast, a Kontokwa. Mimia Kuma would immatriculate. So it's not anything news. National time and alcohol. Ono so care, do commanded beast in life.
And that
is how they want to go.
Momote Kpandai on the beast in a Kontokwa.
Me say, your enclave, beast air, could be. You will be a more lion, a your Macodia. A more thunder, rain, a your Macodia. You only have to come from the north to understand what I'm saying. And Matthew knows that I know him well. I know. We are all from the same area. Matthew is our brother. He's not too much of a bad person. You see, but he's in a wrong political party. A party that has spearheaded a very bad faith, a fraudulent politicking in this country. Bad faith. Yet the Kromu Hanan and now Doni NPP are sort of a war in Israel. TM Family National Cathedral. In Ghana, they are near Bohuka. Sabu or Haven. Abra Kuyafu, Epe we decide. Epe and Crantier, Epe trackers, the Ado, no Aqua import. A war. Nanado. Ekini Kodam by so no factory, one district, one factory. Make a craft. No, Nanado, 54 land cruisers. Aqua commission, Alan factory, no. Land cruiser Baku, not a Kunyana Dunkake. Let free village is a miracle. No more machines bringing out their conquering. Who are they deceiving? NPS are co-election. I'm not talking about NPP.
Mustapha,
if the course of Ghana and the security agencies refuse to hold the MPP accountable, Ghanaians will not lose any opportunity to vent and to exercise their discretion against what the MPP have done in the last 8 years. One of it is when they told the people of Kpandai that they will build one village, one dam. Actually took Ghanaians' money. One more award the whole contract. One more discount. One district, one factory. No more saying no more painting for pure water factory, and they are building nothing. They should go and show. Kpandai 8 years of the MPP, the only big thing you see there is party office. That is the biggest building in Kpandai today, built by the MPP and Matunyindam. No factory there. And also you Kuyafu. Sata Bakumpo, Nanado and Timi and Panko. 8 years. And now you could share a him for saying, I am for a coshia woman. Woman Susa President Muhammad C.E. Block, MPP for Jai to Uram for 8 years. We are so proud to Niku and Crantel. That is for Ohinio. And they are in their ground their campaign, almost my MPs, Amomako. Matunyindam is their campaign. MPP is in Accra telling you that you and I, as a case, they are not campaigning. They are lying.
But the party at the top.
On the line.
Mustapha, Matthew hasn't denied the fact that, and his chairman hasn't denied the fact that they are campaigning. He's saying, no Matthew Nindam, or no Kokobam, and what's been happening in court. But the party chairman said, no one's now on trying a court and quantity. They are also campaigning.
Martin Nindam, PRO, or Wulensi, other places, some rant here. No one to paint a picture that Kpandai is not a conducive environment for election. Or here now, one command no press conference. No, you call I him for fee, no papa na na toss a people. You drew honum. South Kurono Hine, the original chief was sitting there. And he was very sad. Why MPP would do such a thing?
Why would you accuse MPP said they are behind chiefs? Chiefs or my press conference.
The MPP are the ones organizing press conferences day by day, by their general secretary, by their national organizer, and telling you and I that even the judge that have sat on the case it's NDC. And as why are they NDC because NDC is in power? Don't they know? Don't they know that court now and see Yamawa, you go to Supreme Court or appeal, and they are there already. Why are they accusing the judge?
Well,
why is the MPP accusing the judge?
Well, most
of the high court judges in this country, before President Akufo-Addo left, he appointed them. And I believe that the judges, we have good judges in this country. We have good judges. The judges are doing their work. If you don't understand, you go to higher court.
I know there is neither here or there. Just recently, before you won election, you were also accusing judges in this country.
Because we're not accusing judges. We're accusing
I don't mean you.
Justice Tokono was the one who were accusing because when the NDC wanted to file a matter in court, she ran away to Central Region. When Apenyo Martins wanted the matter in court, within 2 hours, he invoked the whole Supreme Court, and that in itself is not a good thing for the judiciary. We spoke against it. We didn't speak against judges.
Musa Dankwa a report about Monse, as usual. He's come out to say a tight race, and Matthew Nyindam has a lead. Kpandai. Do you believe in his report?
Yeah, I believe in his report. I also know that I'm a huge factor in this election understanding. Voter education can change a lot of dynamics. When you go and do a poll, at the time somebody hasn't had enough a voter education, the person will give you certain answers. We are in the constituency to meet our farmers, our brothers, our families, and to educate them. Two, we are getting all our NDC people to go and vote because they cannot be left out of President Mahama's good governance.
But Ocean the post now, or say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and Crawford Penasem, they said, you're my 70%. 62 are saying, the country is going in the right direction of Kpandai. But what use will it be? Of what use will it be? Maybe your candidate is not a candidate that people want. According to the chairman.
Of what use? Of what use will it be to put Mimiama Tinyindam in parliament today? Of what use is the minority itself in parliament? Of what use, apart from noise, apart from acrimony, apart from trying to cause, I'm saying they should stampede government business. Apart from these things, why would you keep MPP in parliament?
It's about the candidate.
Why?
It looks like your candidate is a bad candidate. And
our candidate is not a bad candidate. Martin Indam went to Kpandai, went to lie that honorable, the former MP, for example, honorable Palmer was not doing well. He is a Gen Z member of parliament. They are going to transform the place with Nanado. The people gave him opportunity. He couldn't deliver. They voted him out. That is the reality of Kpandai. And they use the influence of Nikiwil, who was the defense minister. Go and ask them if there were not some military officers who were in Mufti that went into Kpandai constituency the day of election, and they aided these disturbances that led to the rig of the election. This court has only gave us an opportunity. The Nikiwil was the one who spearheaded all of these things in the enclave, the 18 corridor. He wanted to retain Konkoma seats, okay, because he's our brother, and he wanted to make sure that some of our seats were protected. And Kpandai was one of them where he thinks, even though they are two Konkoma, it was preferable for him to engineer for an NPP MP to be there. The same way the tables have changed. It is better to keep an NDC MP at the time NDC is in power than a minority group who have no political value to this country, because Ghanaians didn't have confidence even in the NPP as a minority group. That is why they are insignificant.
Matthew Nyindam accusing Aban because of this rerun. More machines near the Aquas was a more year.
And yet, at the end of the day,
more track about what they are called. More
if Christmas is coming and the people will eat, let them eat. They are also Ghanaians because they suffered under President Akufo-Addo when they were lying that they were doing one village, one dam, and the people put their hopes in them.
Ujitum say maybe ujitum so mo de mo akwa ampa de na vote by.
Menyin tumu ye.
Okay.
Pe obi de mo ko ho nso a, mo boa ye fo President Mahama Dawoma. Mo boa na ya oti hey. President Akufo-Addo address you couldn't buy 10 bags and over to 20 bags that they are check. President Mahama Dawoma. If that is the case, and so what? Ono Martinindam no. If they are going to do a road, in fact, President Mahama was already doing big push. Kpandai Road was going to be done. Northern region was going to see improvement. What is his problem?
Sir, the the problem here is that
maybe the
problem here is that Mr. The problem here is that you're asking enough when the by-election was a by-election elections course was not. NDC accused MPP of doing roads because of elections. And he said, no, accuse him. It looks like you are trying to buy the people's minds.
No government construct road in the middle of a rain. So these are the issues these are the elements that you can deduce from as a not. So government be abandoned and quiet and will assume. Baumia went to commission an astro self ensure that at a stream, at a pool, swimming pool, and one in suit, then a trousers, and what did name because of desperation for vote. You saw it. That is not the same in Kpandai. If the people need roads, let them get roads. If the people need boreholes, let them get boreholes.
Are you buying people's votes?
We are not in a rainy season. President Mahama is not developing any part of Ghana and leaving another part. After Nanado Khan, he won't develop the place because they didn't vote.
Are you buying President people's votes?
Vote for what? Now, is it enough to go and buy votes? Is it enough? How much money can you offer the people? Or MPP is already going to lose. That is our strong seat. It's an NDC area. Even Achim Ayi, Akotia, President Akufo-Addo, and the backyard, we defeated him. We defeated them. Ablekumanov, it's an MPP seat, well over 18 years. We defeated them. That is the verdict of the people of Ghana. Their judgment, as if you were in court. That is their judgment on the MPP. Sir, Ghana if they miss the opportunity for the courts to punish the people who have stolen money, they would have the opportunity to judge them at any election that will come. And when we finish with this one, any stolen seat by the MPP will pursue it. Stolen MP now, or no ex-convict of the parliament, will pursue that matter judiciously and make sure we go for a rerun if it finds favor with the law. At Rod First constituency, we will go there because we believe he rigged the election. And soon, and all other places. So, we are not done yet. MPP should slow down.
Are you doing this in pursuit of a third term as being accused?
How do you go for parliamentary seat in pursuit of third term? How? It doesn't keep logic. This third term is not an agenda on our plate. The third term is right now, what we are focused on is to clean up this nation. Clean up the nation to have its dignity back. Because President Akufo-Addo have led an indignation of our country through corruption and stealing. He supervised his ministers to steal. And we are trying to clean that. 1 year in office, they cannot talk about corruption with President Mahama's regime. And in fact, there is no corruption to talk about. Because the man sitting there, the Papa now up to them was President Mahama will hang you. So there's no corruption. But President Akufo-Addo provided shelter for people who are stolen from the people of Ghana. President Akufo-Addo cleared. But President Mahama, even the mere suspicion that you are doing something wrong, he will say, investigate him. Several of it, I can give you instances. So, what are they talking about?
Chairman Dato.
Yes, madam.
Now, mo kotwa ba na mo de mallam na kanji wo Kpandai.
Say mallam was so mutu aba na.
Mallam ofi Niger. Anamali.
Oh, wenchen. Yeah, wenchen.
Se mama Mustapha se makofa mallam miensa o. Na o mo kanji mam wo Mustapha o se o mo fi Beni wa ho.
Como de malam for
miensa.
Every Niger, but
Niger.
Kpandai.
Yes,
That's full of thought. And
Jato.
yes,
Mustapha Mbacho meba jira suma. Jato.
Nentia NDC for lose 2024 election say omo faith ko share also. Take the former MP Honorable Nsala omo campaign no more activities are. Unim say omo dey ntoma by say nko omo nchiche. Ana NDC for omo so say omo awie bibia omo nchiche. Nti san we nyina yo omo ka. Nti anybody a obeka say juju anabi san na ye de ene they are just saying what they are doing. You omo ye no.
Na bi o nenti mo ankanche ma bees ankwa boys. Bees mo asema wo kana na pensa. Say mo na mo kanche ye.
There be no Sunday. Unu say no na Matthew Nyindam na oko asori he went to visit the church, explain to them the ekoso. Nti no o asori mpo. So there's no way say obi a o na asori a because be na afa bi na ten.
Jato line mo enti minim say onam kwan so ana bibia
because oh me gina fako mo
was mo ye meeting na mo kanche ma bees bebo boys. Makwa malam miensa finije na mo de be campaign malam 3
na Gregory say na omo nya meeting bia na omo aye meeting apon nti Niger Mustapha Gbande so ka no so near hin na ya fa say you see the hypocrisy in them. Gregory say
Mustapha say omo mpanyimfo ni free ho no e na mo kanche ye ma bees kobo boys.
Say boys when NDC for. And that is what he's saying. Yeah, or Casa, there maybe Omuna Moyana and fat and against me. For I know, no, or Martima Yanni or person Yanni, and against we are out. Elections, so no, is done with strategy for the people.
And no, Malam strategy.
Yeah, MPP or Kpandai. That's what we be. And yes, Malam and Kaya campaign. Malam Bian Kaho. It's up to them. Yeah, almost do some propaganda in the Badia. I know only say Obi our friend almost see on your NDC. Actually, almost see any. These are the lies they are putting up into the system. And see, no Canada and they and for Omu now do Omu share and grow so Omu ye and Omu lose 2024. They should continue with it. Yeah, be a campaign. Now we don't believe in what they are saying. And then yeah. Only one any day, maybe a Mudiana Ebasa. And I say, Honorable Mustafa or Nima on Kobisa. Now, reform Mubusuma Edimupa, a beast. And to say, now the regional minister Cocky can't miss any video to my producer, Mamman Bomb Show. So, as some okay catch him for no. The now recent Chumrus or more powerful to Amudi Yusu. To evoke their system is the beast. And see, say, regional minister Bekika will say, I believe said the gods of Kpandai will not allow them to perform whatever they want to perform. Only all Kasa will Nra, this one say Nra, jackknife, one of them more green belts and now red caps for no. Oh, jackknife. Why do you go to do that with giving people jackknife? For what? Nah, and not to more guys are almost say red belts for no.
Hey.
Yes, that's what happened. So my Nra. And I show because say nice so you know knife no so ask him he's online bisano
now so to knife no so mo fanya den
I be say knife who call election no to knife bisano so the knife no koye den obi call election now to say jack knife man crofo bisano enya me no be bisano ask him say knife so call election no aye ballot paper na aye den
enti susu ampa say o ma to knife sa mo so mo be to den
me head there no ye wanyame God will protect us. Yes, God will protect us.
Mustafa, much 10 knives. I'm a red beret for. Much 10 knives, jack knives. Eddie, I'm a red beret for Kpandai. And second.
Oh. Chairman, chairman,
Kpandai chairman.
We be niampo e ko mu ni. Na all the Kpandai no. E busia for. So when you come ni we ba sare ni when you go ni we na we ni anachimburu ni
mo kurom kwan wa pa mo
na predominantly no e eduma na ye don wo now I'll be too stupid yes will be time at you just that there's no political benefit taking him to parliament. Matthew is our brother. And Matthew and Insala are all kunkumbes. So the kunkuman in the effect will be the MP. We are better off taking somebody who will bring political advantage to the people. How would we go and share cutlasses? And we didn't share food. You should have even said that we're sharing food. That one, I can take that responsibility, because if Christmas is coming and the people need food and you give them food, I don't think there's something wrong.
That's why it's vote buying. It's vote buying. Do you give them rice all the time?
And there's nothing to clear because the dry season have started. No politician will go and share cutlass.
Debbie, Mustapha, one can say cutlass or say jackknife. Not cutlass. Jackknife.
Jackknife. What do you think?
Someone I'm watching jackknife my red beret for.
Oh, let's dismiss that here. It didn't happen. It will not happen under our watch. Number 2, who could check jackknife Amawubia? Kpandai. Konkoma ni me ko na sekan. Ana basa ni na me ko na sekan. Ana gonjani, ana na wini, ana chubuni. He knows what he's saying doesn't add up. Number 2, who could be etsi wan for kuntokwa? I didn't na kranti ho na be jackknife. So be fadua babon. Because jackknife na nyetintin. So it is not even within the equation of conflict or even within the equation of politics for anybody to go and give anybody a jackknife. And he knows that I'm from there. He knows that I'm from that constituency. And if there is anything, we should help our place become better off. He, 60, the chairman talking to you, he is proud that Ebasari is the Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. It brings honor to our people. I can influence government. No develop Kpandai. Of what benefit will my brother Matthew going to parliament right now?
You can dial *506# to continue talking now.
Of what benefit be? Matthew, who a chairman? Tell us, you are a Kunkumba, tell us what MPP did in Kpandai in the last 8 years, that farmers, we are all the same family. Tell me what they did that you thought our people have benefited. Even one village, one dam was fraud. You are not angry with that. Under MPP, your DC, who will use local government money to build toilets, facilities, cheap compounds. 8 years of the government, common fund was freezed. They had gone to collateralize it in banks and they were taking interest. Whilst the local government structure was suffering, even DCs were not. Someone, are you not aware? So when you come out and you are trying to defend, even your own party, they are campaigning. Are they not saying that your own party people are criminals? The evidence that Ghanaians have gotten to see out of the primaries of your own party. Also, Matthew was in church. Did Baumia not go to church? Didn't he go to mosque? Didn't he go to the shrine? Can we trust any of them when they are in a church room? Tell me if you didn't bring 3 mallams to the hotel. And you and I know that this is a weapon in the Kpandai enclave. It's not magic. You know that. So when you go and invoke this to come and fight our party people who are vulnerable,
is it honorable? Honorable Mustapha, OC, one village, one dam, they are fraud. Let's just say a but a fraud. There are a lot of. No. After Pansek on your left hand side, back so I wouldn't walk on that. I don't know what say when him was a question. You are asking there are several of them. Me see, what did they use this thing for? Me catch you say Kpandai. The road is tied. You saw that Kpandai Township, the road Kpandai Kruma, the road is tied. Before NDC left power, the place was dusty. Until you can say, but what I'm trying to tell you is, you are telling, say, a friend Malam for say, omu ma bis nimbe bro omu ho. But in the other person, who you are denying, say you are not giving the nice. But you saw that we are giving the what they call it, we were doing the canching, and I will say that we invoke his power. These are things we don't believe in those things. What we believe in is that your candidate is not the candidate Kpandai people want. You are forcing it on us. And then in MP before and now Kpandai for because we have to campaign on those candidates. You are bringing Nanado this, Nanado that, NDC. Since NDC came to power, nothing has happened in Kpandai. Nothing. Apart from saying, move this by election, we are now rerun. We will be a tool to propagate your agenda. No? It is not something that is happening in Kpandai. We will know, say, yes, it's true, say, we will not go and be fighting, but don't empower your people wrongly.
Where is Matthew?
Chama, I say, honorable way.
Oh, Kpandai.
Nana, I told you that the NPP, all I need to say, without adding more, is that NPP is campaigning, and we are also campaigning.
Akotiafo me timi hu ne ntia mo timi disa same asem no Kpandai for nti se ochena bana omoji asem from ma o de 90% no moye ma akotiafo na che say something is wrong. That is all. So we know okay say na former chief justice, see the law is the law.
The law is the law.
Yeah bompa say law would apply our akotia no. That law should apply in Kpandai. That is all. The same law.
The Ghana and Luman says who said the law is still the law or not.
And they are seven. Your friend say Kpandai Tamalino, so sometimes it's true. And then another make us on. Also, next you Tamalino. Or be so up 41 and also the 152.
I know there are some 26 or 41.
There be most 26. There be okay, young fan said 26 out of 152 plus 41. And see, it's not even out of the after a year to say, to say half of what they are going to make the judge take a decision on that. Yeah, then a lawyer and say the man is acting in bad faith. Or no, to say there are some police stations to cry, or also benefit some of the court and all benefit you. And see, I don't know I'm fine. That's what our lawyer has made. That was the argument of your lawyer.
And yes, all the 26
police stations are the call 41. And who pink sheets and the call. That is all the thing that happened. And the lawyer catches he's acting in bad faith because there are a lot of police stations some are come a bit one come what I say. So he was just telling him that. And then he said himself court and so evidence in the Juma. Evidence in the Juma. And this evidence will be the Muna as in the phone will come and so behind chair won't you so. And see me the 41 bar. And who and evidence in the court. Any place of declaration no. See in Kabeya 41. Now you tell the court say you tell the EC say quiet declaration work Kpandai. Nanka samasa. Apart from that,
any lawyer who say Papa no Boninti or the Momo stronghold na there other stronghold or no edima NDC no so problems or what. And as a judge so bet me who says who say the
and no and you judge the ruling. You see, and you judge pay and all your courts. The issue before you know also here. And see, Obiko the judge rule on assumption. What you are saying, it means he rule on assumption. Because here then you have fact any supporting documents come my judge and say, shall we so with the
well, even the can you know Supreme Court who said Setorara in the Baba na Maso. Mo General Secretary Deputy was it no campaign amoke ka won party no kra nyansi gina so wo meba be campaign na wo mo was it wo mo try court processes nti wo nya ho ma ho me campaign support one thing
it's there or a national party and a cast asam but party na kan say me yen or see omu emma but yes you to me twen ye putu ye police station executives ni nkrofo aye no mbekasa in case some ba enye din no we are putting all those people together send the bear almost start here then we also kick start. So that's what we are doing.
Daniel na uti no ye man because I know am de kwaye wa blekuma no say o mo kra no mo dey interested party national And candidates who are back my candidate upon the other people went to support our Korea.
And yes, sir. And it's not the same thing. Yeah, they are from the word go. Yeah, catch on penny for say, crime bomb say, because we will go. Aha, but the party at the top, no, who say we will have case at the Supreme Court, so they just want to concentrate. One person will lose focus. Yes, you want to mean to say yeah, train because what happened at the High Court, you know, so anything can happen. So we have to also activate our campaign strategies, you know, on the ground. Since it's almost signal and say, okay, so say there, maybe I do the or say then we'll also go in full gear.
Then I want to say honorable Matthew in Nam crowd supported Dr. Muhammad Baumi 4 candidates in Akano. Almost more from us and Panquado.
Oh, David, Anyampa.
Monteo.
Matthew is an MPP person. Other 4 candidates normally MPP 4. Say as some whatever is happening to us in Kpandai, while we are MPP now for say Matthew in down. And now the year no. And now then you are joking. To me, yes, sure say any of the aspirants. Matthew is cool everybody. And you see, it may be depend upon their shadows, but me and your possible say, you call winner or make us some cry. They may send people that will represent them, and now they will send some resources that will support the campaign. And see, and you possible say those people that are minimum, even some of them cry, no, me cry, me a chairman cry, no. Some I'm reaching out to some of them, and the response is very positive. Because candidates in Ankasa.
Well, candidates not no what prefer be a more support.
Everybody is
they are
not happy, and they are also need and you're but. Some make us say they reject
candidates or Baba campaign more.
Obia, all of them will come. Say time soon. The bomb pie so China crying. I mean, tracks as and so China. Say some, all of them will come.
Now, what the saying? Musa Dankwa at the research be able to abonte. When you want to be there.
Madam, we might do a chip from the view starting. You are one of the people now. Me customer, you say it as it is. What I say, I for me for once, you know, I've been following you. Yes, you speak your mind and you are hard on whatever you want to say. Me, I appreciate you for that. But near what I say, Musa is now doing settings force. Settings.
You have another. You have 50%. 50%.
50% to me. So Musa Dankwa settings and all year. A settings in Musa Dankwa.
Why would you say so?
I settings because Ukai says Saturday joy. Let me share joy. Unim say all bar hono. You know what he was saying? He was there talking say they were asking people how did they see the governors Sena Amamun Suko. And then 62% of people in Panda say Ekoye Pan. And one other question said, you see 70% say Ekoye, the people like Mahama. 70% say they like Mahama. And then 62 say Omu pe Sana Mamu Suko. When you say we know a purely parliamentary elections in Ekoye. Why is it diverting to talk about the governance? One will say, or person chink of you say, oh, even because the government is doing well, because of that, let's give them the MP. And no settings and all, and not agenda all yet, because I know it is not a genuine thing. I was in the constituency when.
But in that conversation, he also alluded to the fact that it's not really reflecting on the parliamentary elections. Other places he did it, and it did reflect on the rerun of parliamentary by-election.
He never talked about the government one. No, he was only on the 2 candidates, parliamentary candidates. Other than or the presidential album. One would say NDC for I told the other day, say, candidate is the problem. Not the issue is the candidate, not saying comfort and pay NDC and I will pay NDC. So the government is bomb.
Candidate why dear party.
He's too weak for that position. He's too weak for that. Yeah. On to me, that so I MP that. And yes, I no bow. Why MP that? Until Obi why MP. You assess it.
MP dear Kumane Eddie. Make Akuma Unimakuma.
Stick ana.
To me, but I want to understand the weakness now.
The weakness, no. The human relation is bad. The approach to the issue is bad. The communication is bad. So put all together, no. Even when you say, the other day I told you, I mean, catch yourself this former Dr. Rashid Tanko. Former Dr. Rashid. So, Dr. Naya former.
One former man, Daniel. Or the Rashid Tanko, never former, no so.
Oh, let me see this one. I didn't know Hono. NDC was asking for the change of the candidate. Until also I use her question now. I didn't know. So if the candidate was branded, I don't see why they should be asking for change. Until for now, NDC force say NDC for the see or more candidates or more power. How can the post reflect?
But that post is like currently and is reflecting what you are talking about. The fact that the candidate Matthew Yindam is somebody Kpandai for per se candidate NDC, just as you are saying.
Saturday, no, a tight contest.
It is.
Until tight, no one was about 50 and then 46.
Yes.
Only said 2024, Matthew had 53, and NDC candidate 46. So, not just a Matthew identity. So, when even NDC people are not happy with the happening, even the Ecosono, now a month for Bunju. So, still no matter they drop here. NDC candidate, then he still stand where he is. Where do you get that post from? And your settings. Where and your settings.
Party in government, and no could affect Matthew's vote because as the other time na me didn't come on Honorable Matthew Yindam. As a na ehun kakra because he feels a party in government can use its machinery to unseat him.
Every rational being, no, Obia or Jim Quaich, no. I was on the way Matthew Jean. What I see, because there's no way. Only says Nra na Mustapha Gbande, Yamin, they were in Kpandai. And no crown or Musu or Mukanya accident view of one and then Yasan Kuma. Nra this Cobru mo Hosa, I will be crafting Nukwan, and I will say, or Shinukwan or Frinukwan. And somebody die out of it. Commit and see already, only say there's possibility to say I know possibility because Mustapha Gbande is a government official. And so or the government can call or you see government full maybe or it's allowance to cry because he's going out of the town or cry.
And no, I also see government full.
But on to me from the private car or the all crown nobody gas it nearby way, no bodyguards in them. So on the private line, no, there will not be any bodyguard for them. And this has someone who say this is what is going to work against us. But the people of Kpandai, their personalities are either call for parliament, almost exchanging material for any other thing. This one and to cry. They should have supported the court case, send an election crime. Then that will still give them the goodwill more. And yes, I will I bet some marks by maybe 30 to 40%.
And so far, gathering and putting yourself together towards 30th, although China Supreme Court, how is it going?
Everything is going as planned. MPP for no. We are poised and we know say now NDC for no person any government person is here. But and also Kpandai for no say Nyamia Oma match with that opportunity to be our MP again 2024 7th December no. Sanyamina, he will still see us through. And see, bomb pie say, send us and Kohosa. But me who say now they want to put some fears. Only say regional minister no buy or chatting and for some Musaka say if they appeal to the president again or bet you matum. How can somebody appealing to a president become a crime? Regional minister the catch on myself bet you matum. So threats now man was not be able
you are leveling an allegation against the regional minister. Where did he say this?
It's a video. Oh, there be. Who promise and I'm a gentleman. It's on a video. Video Okakasa say on say unim says Hadanukano. I am for promotive 2 no or see what he say I am for the press conference or move free Kpandai. Now, 2 paramount chiefs who are free Kpandai, who are free Saboba, who will catch a Kpandai for say, sign for them free. You cannot determine who is a chief in Kpandai or not. Morning. What one more? That is how dangerous the thing is. NCC say video circulation and all cause social media.
Because I'm surprised a regional minister cannot threaten chiefs.
That if it's here anybody, okay, it's a challenge you're giving to me. I'll send it to him.
Yeah, I'm surprised the regional minister would just go
and threaten chiefs. He said it last week Thursday. He said it last week Thursday. Aye. Okona na to se palace no ko ka asa on say ye mo yes appeal no wie no then the NDC votes organize another chief
so mo ye kanta Kpandai hene ene be ka say ahemfo Kpandai hene be ka say ahemfo don't do politics
yo mate yes wo dia no e yampa o yamfa wo dia no
da be nya me dia o sa na
wo dia no I say Kpandai for me see mate we dey say ahemfo I himself I don't want to be in trouble with anybody nti yamfa wo dia no media nka ho nti na e bom pa say 30th no nya be adom na oho ana see the sad news ni say nra na see ekra no NDC for see near offering or nra no onye NDC ni why she called the ward executives 9999 out of 154 no bia bae ana obi kon nya sa accident wu ya o see NDC meti say Gregory say onka NDC for ho oh I asked some.
But why would you think they will reject their own member because he had
that is a bad aspect. Omunfo say it will give them a bad name. It's wrong. See, somebody should die like the way the man died. He should be proud. Say he died in action and in the call of work. What I say. But son of it, me rejecting so on papa no crown on say no or ye chami or krobi mu kabesu. And or ye ward chairman ama NDC. Chami. And all free over 30 kilometers from the Bio one to Kpandai is more than 30 kilometers. And all back or yes, I don't know. Now so training Kwaka.
So Daniel Unim.
I Kennedy, I mean Daniel. Daniel there. We Insalana Daniel. We Kennedy.
Nina Unim. Nina Unim so at Yami.
Oh, Sabi enemy home. Look, there's another chief in one village called Lonto. Oh, quite on a bachelor Vivia on a year or Henry Chami or what chairman. Yanim. We know them. Anytime I told you about to visit the chief, then they all come around. Almost questions somewhere below crying. You're looking at the people who are supposed to be the chiefs, then that's the questions they think they sit there to do. Until Gregory rejected someone so near part of NDC, then it is hard to hear that. It's very sad to hear that. In some days, or be banner or turn on a motor. So if somebody should sit in a motor for over 30 kilometers, I bet you was some. Who be catch him so on your NDC, he was just a passerby.
No, so nipa on your NDC, I say one kase for so.
Ayo, any day say ati. Omo dia omo asem. Then they say nya asem. On your NDC, na so nra o you know NDC for na dey call police station go report. Call report more police for. NDC for na dey call mortuary. Nti enye on your NDC ni a e for omo ho ban. On your NDC, I don't know omo call police station go report. I don't know omo dey call mortuary.